The first thing that stood out about Wilson was the way he tried to breathe. This tiny 6-week-old stray puppy kept a toy in his mouth just to keep his airway open. It was the only way he could pull in enough air to stay alive. Anyone who saw him could tell he was struggling. Wilson wandered the streets of South Los Angeles, weak and tired. His nose didn't work at all because of an old injury. An abscess had formed on top of his nose long ago, and as time passed, the damaged tissue made it impossible for him to breathe through it. He had learned to survive in his own small way, but life was getting harder every day. His rescuers soon noticed another thing. Wilson often slept with his eyes open. One of them joked gently, "Were you sleeping with your eyes open?" He was that exhausted and that uncomfortable. But Wilson was lucky. A specialist stepped in and refused to let him continue living like that. The rescue team reached out for help everywhere they could, even contacting experts outside the country. Their search led them to a surgeon in New Zealand, someone willing to guide them through a complicated plan. The idea was simple but unusual. Small tubes would be placed inside Wilson's nose, and little buttons would hold them in place for 10 weeks. During that time, scar tissue would grow around the tubes and form a new breathing passage. It was the only chance he had to breathe normally again. The surgery worked better than anyone expected. When the tubes were finally removed, something amazing happened. The scar tissue had fully shaped a clear pathway. For the first time in his life, Wilson could breathe freely. Then came another moment no one had prepared for. Wilson could smell things. Everyone had been so focused on helping him breathe that they hadn't realized he had never smelled anything before. Watching him sniff the world with excitement felt like watching a little kid discover everything for the first time. As Wilson grew, his heart grew too. He became close to the foster cats in the home. When a foster kitten first arrived, Wilson was gentle and patient. The family placed a small gate between them so the kittens could choose whether to approach him. Each time, they chose him. They climbed onto his back, curled up beside him, and gave him little kitten kisses. Wilson enjoyed every second. Later, a blind cat joined the family. From her very first day, she felt safe around Wilson. She followed him everywhere, knowing he would guide her. Their friendship became one of the sweetest parts of the home. Wilson stayed gentle with everyone. Even veterinarians were surprised. Many animals who go through serious medical struggles become scared of being touched, but Wilson didn't. He was calm and loving, no matter what he had faced. One vet even called him a unicorn, because his temperament was so rare. His kindness helped the kittens in another way, too. Spending time around him made them confident, friendly, and easy to adopt. Many families said the kittens they adopted from this home trusted people quickly and adjusted fast. Wilson had quietly taught them that the world was safe. His family often said he felt like an old soul, calm, wise, and full of love. He acted like he understood more than most animals his age. Everything he had been through only made his heart softer, not harder. Wilson's story shows that healing takes time, and kindness can completely change a life. A small act of help, a little patience, and a safe home can turn a struggling animal into a loving companion. If this story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing it helps more animals find care, hope, and a second chance.